Welcome to Science with Mr. O. That's me. I'm Mr. Owen. Don't know how they came up with Mr. O. Maybe it's because I'm from Oklahoma? I don't know. Thought I'd start the video off with a little humor, because we definitely need some humor in these times, that's for sure. I was going to tell a chemistry joke, but I was afraid I wouldn't get a reaction. I was right! I guess all the chemistry jokes are gone. Argon? Noble gas? Come on, physical science, you can do this. As a joke. Bad joke. As you can see, I'm sparing no expense in making these videos. Okay, I'm not spending anything, so just walking and talking to you. Hope this video finds you safe. I hope you all are healthy. Hope your families are healthy. Hope you're practicing social distancing, staying in, doing what you're supposed to do, washing your hands, all the good stuff that they're recommending. You're saying, well, you're outside, Mr. Owen. Well, as you can see, there's definitely no one within 6 feet of me. Probably no one within 6,000 feet of me. Well, maybe 600. Let's go that. Crazy end of the year. This will be my first video ever. Quit touching your face. You're not supposed to touch your face. This is my first video. You can probably tell. I will be doing extra videos that will go with the lessons that we will be giving to you on Canvas. For those of you who don't have electronic device or internet, you're not watching this, so why am I talking to you? I'm just kidding. There'll be options for paper packets also and pickup. Hopefully somehow you'll be able to watch my videos, because clearly it's going to be very entertaining. All the assignments are going to be reviews. We're not going to cover any new material. So it'll be stuff that we've heard before. And hopefully my videos will help you out a little bit. And it'll just be something that will make us think a little bit. Because we need to be able to do that. During these times, let me tell you, it's scientists that we're looking to right now. We're looking at them to come up with vaccines. We're looking at them to come up with medicines to help mitigate the virus and how it affects the body. And speaking of that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the virus for just a little bit. When we left for spring break, there were still quite a few of us. Quite a few people saying, well, the flu kills 30,000 to 40,000 people a year, and the flu is a very bad virus. But it is different from the coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. For example, let's say I'm in my physical science class. I've got 17 students in there. I have the flu virus, and I'm a thoughtless person sometimes. So I come to school, and I'm contagious. And I walk around the room and, how you doing? That's wrong, okay. But I spread on that flu virus to 10 of my students. Well, the good news is 5 of those students have had the vaccine. 4 of them already have an immune response. There's only one person, really, that I passed on the virus to that it's going to affect in a great way. Now, I know those vaccines aren't always 100% effective, but even in the years where they're not, they help lessen the effects of the virus. So, I'm sorry, 1 out of 10, I made sick. Sorry, Neo, I didn't mean to make you sick, but you're healthy. You may be out of school for a week. You'll probably be okay. Next part of the story. I come to school, do the same thing, but I have the coronavirus. Hope not. But I infect 10 people. Well, there are no vaccines. There's no one that has an immune response other than those that have recovered from the virus. So basically, I've infected 10 people. And, depending on their health status, they may or may not have symptoms. They may not be going to the hospital. They may. But in any case, when you're passing on the coronavirus, the COVID-19, you're passing it on. That's why we're doing the social distancing. During flu seasons, half, 60, 70%, I don't know an exact number, they either have an immune response or they've had the vaccine. Both deadly viruses, but there's no one yet that has, we don't have herd immunity to the coronavirus yet. We don't have a vaccine. I know they're working on it, and thank God they're working on it. So that's why this is such a more dangerous situation than flu season. Our health system just can't handle, hundreds of thousands of people going to the hospital, and, tens of thousands of people, if not more, in intensive care. So that's why we're practicing the social distancing. That's why schools are canceled. And that's why this year's just been crazy and turned upside down and all sorts of good things. But again, we're going to get through it. We're going to finish our school year. It's going to be virtual or through a packet, but we're going to get through this. You're going to get your credits that you deserve. And hopefully next year we'll get back to normal. But, we just got to be patient. We just got to wait and see what happens. Seniors, definitely sorry. Again, though, we have a great administrative staff. They will come up with something. I know proms and graduations are important, and hopefully we'll be able to take care of that in some way. Main thing right now, let's get back to work. Starting April 6th, you'll be able to see the assignments on Canvas, or you'll be given a packet, one or the other. Yeah, I'm out of breath. All I've been doing this time, since spring break started, I think, is eating. I think this is the first walk I've taken. So thank you, you're helping me. So we're going to get back to work. Sorry for the rambling, but you're used to that. You've been in class with me. Get back to work, do some thinking. Let's get those brains working again. Start doing some science. Because let me tell you, the future of this planet right now depends on science. And we've got the best people in the world, men and women, working on it right now. And it's all over the world. Definitely, we got some great people in this country doing it, but it's everywhere. And you'll be hearing a lot about, clinical trials, basically the same type of things that we talk about when we cover our scientific method. They're basically going through that. They've got a control. They've got their experimental group. They're testing this on them, and then these people get placebos, and then they see the results, and all sorts of wonderful things are going on. And together, we are all going to get through this. That includes this school year, and we'll be back hopefully to normal at some time, and hopefully a little bit wiser. Clearly, this has happened before. This isn't the first pandemic this planet has seen. It's the first one in quite a while, that obviously at this size. I guess back in the early teens, back before me, we had the Spanish flu. Obviously, that was a terrible pandemic. Definitely the first in my lifetime to this extent. Definitely, since I'm older than you, the first you've seen. So we're going to have to learn from this, be better prepared, because it's going to happen again at some point. These little buggers, viruses, as biology can tell you, we consider them non-living, but they mutate, they change, they evolve just the same, and we'll have new ones later on. So let's hope we learn from this. Let's hope we get prepared, and here's hoping that you do the same. We will get started with lessons the week of April 6th. I'll have a new video up for each of my classes. And I guess, probably one lesson a week, but it's going to be something pretty easy. But it's something that I'm going to design, hopefully, to make you think just a little bit. And again, remember, when you answer your questions, give me reasons. Why do you think that? Why do you believe that? Why do you know that? And we'll get through this. I love you. And I will see you again soon.